Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach, and I'm coming to you today with a message from the Divine for the collective. So before we get started, we'll cleanse the energy of the space. And then prepare our minds for the message with 3 deep cleansing breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And when you do it, visualize letting go anything that you were thinking about prior to coming to this space. Release any tension in your body. So let your eyelids gently flutter closed. Inhale through your nose. Feel the fresh cleansing air enter into your heart space, expand out through the rest of your body. And then gently exhale. Release that tension, relax your shoulders. Again, inhale deeply, inhaling a little more, feeling refreshed already. And then gently exhale. Relax your jaw as you sigh it out. Last time, inhale deeply, hold it a little longer, feel refreshed and reinvigorated, and then gently exhale from your mouth, slump a little bit, and just feel relaxed. Now, let's get started. So we'll work with the Animal Spirit Guide deck and see what we come up with for the collective today. So divine angels, spirit guides, animal guides, what message do you have today for the collective? What message would they need, divine, for them to make a change in life? Once more, what message do you have for the collective? In splitting the deck, we see the world and the star. Awesome. So 21, the world, Shetland sheepdog, 2 + 1 is 3, all about expansion, and the world is expansive. And then you have the star, 1 + 7 is 8, and that's all about prosperity, your abundance. And that's with an Oriole bird and Shetland sheepdog. So it says, congratulations on successfully accomplishing what you set out to do. You've made it through the challenges and incorporated the lessons life offered you with grace and courage. Then we have the star with you are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. Isn't that lovely? And it reminds me of, in this deck too, the dreamer, 0 for the ego, for the fool. And he also, it's a little dog and he's chasing butterflies, and this Oriole is chasing butterflies. So let's see what this is. So it looks like it's something where things are going to turn out well for you. So perhaps there's someone out there in the collective who's been worrying, who's been nervous, sad, but don't. Let's see what more we can get from this. So obviously this is going to be something good for you. Good news. Who doesn't want good news in this time? So let's see what we have. We'll do a 5-card spread today. So Ace of Earth. This is your immediate past, and you can see a little calico cat with a bowl full of food as well as coins, gold coins spilling down from the earth, from the sky. So you can expect a windfall of abundance such as money, timely assistance, a serendipitous meeting, or rewarding advice. You may be offered a fabulous new job, promotion, or the prospect of a profitable business venture or investment. Isn't that wonderful? Ace of Earth, Ace is 1, so new beginnings. Earth is about, obviously, money. It's with your grounding, your prosperity. It's your root chakra, and which is at the base of your spine. And the root chakra is where you house your grounding, is most connected to the earth, as well as your money, your stability, your foundation. So that's your immediate past. Presently, more Earth, 4 of Earth, squirrel. We see 2 squirrels. It's fall, so they're collecting their little acorns and getting ready to prepare for winter. So always prepare. Again, the same attributes for Earth. 4 is about planning, preparation. So that's why they're running around collecting their acorns. Be cautious about living a life of extremes, like gathering too many nuts and then not knowing where they are, or seeing things in black and white terms. So be more expansive. Remember the Earth, it's about expansion. And then consider, for example, whether you are spending too much versus hoarding your wealth, or giving too much emotionally versus building walls that keep people out. So be aware of yourself as well. Are you spending too much of your money? Are you, and not, it's not worth it for you? Is it people that are drawing too much from you? So it's so far, for right now, you need to be more aware of what's going on around you and how people are behaving and how you're spending your money. But it's not a concern, just be a little cautious, be aware. And that's the point of tarot, is that it gives you a barometer of what's going on based on the circumstances as they stand. But as the message comes out, you have the ability to, with your free will, to make whatever changes you need. More earth, 10 of earth. So this is very nice. Golden retriever. So you see a male and a female with their little puppies. Contentment comes from knowing that your finances are secure. Remember, your root chakra, your security, your base, and your family's material needs are taken care of. It's important to honor traditions and have pride in your heritage and the accomplishments of your ancestors. So it's like seeds well planted. So 10 pentacles, you can see it that way. And that's something that your ancestors have done. And now that's all bearing fruit and being prosperous for your entire family. So this looks like it's going back into your ancestry time period. And that's where now, in the immediate future, it'll begin to grow. Distant past, you have 11, strength, Maasai, lion, and lamb. 11 is a master number about new beginnings, spirituality. And then true strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. And even a lion can be a bit tamed. So with the little daisies in its hair, it's lying down right comfortably next to a baby lamb. And then you have the infinity symbol, again, 8. Prosperity, all this prosperity for you, and it's infinite. So it looks like 8, and on the side it's the infinity. So you have infinite monies from those seeds well planted. So you have that in your distant past. Your distant future is 5 of air. So it's the collie dog. They have a play toy that they're doing a tug of war on. So your current path isn't leading you toward the happiest possible outcome. So why not change it? Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. So 5 is about change. Air is your mental, it's your thoughts. So there's something in being that this is 2 and there's a tug of war there. It's, even though it's playful, so you may not realize someone around you may be one way, but they're actually another way. So just be mindful of that. And what you want is to be able to change. So things are looking very great. Right now, things are looking good. You have the strength, you have your ancestors' support. But in the distant future, it'll be someone coming in who's trying to do something undermined. So you just have to be aware of that again. Be aware. So this is something that you can change. So I'll ask them more about each of them. But first I want to start with this distant past, with the strength, because that all starts there. So angels and spirit guides tell us more about this strength from the distant past, this alliance between this lion and this lamb, natural enemies, prey animal and a predator. What more can you tell us about that connection? More earth. 8 of earth, parrot. 8, remember abundance. Look, asked about that and you get an 8. It's the perfect time to learn all you can by returning to school, taking a seminar, or conducting research. Do your best work and the law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career advancement. And we just said that. We just talked about that before. A new job promotion. So remember, this is the distant past. So the immediate past has that new job that this card is talking about. So it'll be where you have a new job coming in and it's doing well. So just do your research. So you may not be that familiar with it. So maybe you're just recently taking over your family business or something and you just need to do some more research on it, spend more time looking at the books, checking out the monies. So you have that there. So 8. Now tell us some more about this new job. So in this immediate past, tell us more, Divine, about that situation. There's a new job coming in, things are prosperous. What's more? 10 of air, a Siberian Husky. That was my first dog. So this looks like the Siberian Husky is a service dog. So it helps people and goes about. 10 is, again, new beginning. So you have 10 of earth again. So you have the end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. So you have this new job and you're getting this windfall of abundance. So just know that the place that you're leaving from in the distant past to go to this new job, you feel a little bittersweet. So maybe it's someplace, because remember there was a time period where you need to study. So where you were at your other job, the original one, it was something that you were more familiar with. So like South Node, so in astrology, your South Node is what you've done in past lives and what you're comfortable with, familiar with, whereas your North Node is where you're going towards. And that is what this new job could very well be, your North Node, taking you, because you need to learn. So North Node is new experiences, things that you were put on this earth to do in this lifetime, and you're not familiar with it. So that tracks with the learning and then the new job. So you have that bittersweet because you're a bit torn. So air is about mental, is your thoughts. So you're complacent with the job that you were in, but you're excited about this new one, but you're a little nervous about it because you need to study it, something new to you. So again, but ace is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1. So there's your new beginnings. So tell us a little bit more about this new job. So in the immediate past, tell us more, Divine, about this new job that's coming forward. The Hermit, 9. Firefly. So you see a firefly floating around this lantern with a butterfly on it. Take time for contemplation to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual enlightenment. So as you're having this mental, remember it's always good when something mental is triggering you and you're concerned, your emotions are all over the place, your thoughts are not the highest, take time away, step away. So that's what it's saying. So take a little break before you start your new job so you can do some inner contemplation, meditate, just think about things and be very clear and also be positive. This change is happening for your best. Everything always happens for a reason, even though at the time it may not seem like it. You may not appreciate it because it's not what you want. But ultimately, down the road, you'll see that it was well worth it. So 9 is about completions, it's endings. And again, like this said, the end of a career path. So that's what this is. So in between the change of the old job and the new job, spend some time contemplating things. Get your mind ready. This is something new and exciting. It'll be prosperous for you. And again, this message is for people out in the collective. It won't be for everyone. So if it does resonate with you, listen and take heed. If it doesn't, continue to listen because it may help someone else, and then take from it what you will. So now let's look at the present, where we have 4 of Earth with the squirrel, being curious about life, but don't go to the extremes. So Divine, tell us some more about the present and this prosperity. So the job, you're there, they're there at the collective, they're at this new position. Tell us some more about that. So we have balance, 14, 1 plus 4 is 5. So again, remember we have change. So Zebra, by merging varying points of view, you can generate an extraordinary new idea. So that's where you get some more of your prosperity. Compromise with others and collaborate to discover a better solution. So in your new job, be a team player, work with others, share your ideas so you can have other points of view. So remember, don't be too extreme, don't be black or white. It's not your way or their way. You can blend, compromise. That's what this card was saying before. You need to see things differently and don't go to extremes. Don't say, no, I don't want to do it that way. Blend. And that's what a zebra does. They blend because look at the stripes. So when they're in their herd and they're running, you can't tell one from the other. So you want to balance, you want to blend. So tell us some more about this present, this new idea, being a team player. Tell us, Divine, some more about this new job. Knight of Air, look at that. Decisive, focused, driven, impulsive. Thoroughbred horse. He's full out at a gallop. And look, he has on some sort of a little coronet or crown. Okay, thoroughbred horse, get ready for progress to speed up. See, things are going to move quickly for you. This situation requires you to choose logic and intellect over emotion and make your decisions quickly. So be just a strong, fly like the wind, move quickly like this thoroughbred horse, and be decisive. So what it's saying is when you're collaborating with everyone, things will progress well. It's going to go well, and you'll have to make decisions quickly. And don't, again, remember the balance. Don't base it on your emotion. Base it on the intellect and to be focused. But you'll make quick decisions. So that's good. So now tell us more about the immediate future, where based on your seeds of your ancestors, your family, you're able to keep this going. So tell us some more about that, Divine. Six of earth, more prosperity. A kiwi, look at a little kiwi. It has a silver coin in its mouth. There's a feather. So a lot of times when you see feathers, that's a sign from your angels to let you know that they're near. It's like a little message to say hello, especially if you're feeling a certain way, then they want to let you know that they're good and you're good. And six is all about loyalty, so loyal. It's about self-sacrifice, and it's also birth, because six looks like a little pregnant belly. So you have this new idea that you're coming together with. So your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debt. See, as if it's giving away money. Acquire wise loans or receive a grant or scholarship. In return for these blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. So you want to give. So as much as you're giving, you want to give as well, because that opens up and makes you a direct channel to the abundance that the universe has for everyone. So you don't hoard it. Remember in the beginning, in this here, you're not hoarding the money. You're learning that you want to share it. Share in the wealth. And that's the same thing with your family. So with the family, those seeds, it's producing. So it's sharing, it's enough going around to all in the family. And that's what you want to do. So tell us some more about this abundant new ideas, the job, the family. Tell us some more about this, Divine. The moon, 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. You have a lynx bathing in the full moon. And you have, it's important to trust your intuition. So again, pay attention to what's going on. And this is another major arcana card, like balance in the hermit. So this is like major changes in your life. Even if you're unsure of what's happening, all will be revealed soon. So worry is unnecessary. So with the moon, that's all about your deepest emotions that you may not even be in touch with because they're buried so deep. And this gives you a chance to pay more attention to it. And that's your gut, your intuition, your solar plexus chakra, the gut area, your stomach. That's where all of that is held. So follow your intuition and you will be great. And with the 1 plus 9 being, again, like the hermit, taking a little break sometimes. A lot is going on. Things are moving quickly. So remember to reconnect to source, to spirit, to the universe, to the divine by doing your meditations or inner contemplation. So now let's see what it's talking about with this distant future and this individual who's coming in and trying to do something that they're not quite honest with. They're with you. They're doing more of a tug of war. Tell us more about that, Divine. 4 of water, tortoise. So like 4 of earth, 4 of water. Water is about your emotions. And you see a little tortoise in the garden, so a land tortoise. So your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that you have been blessed with. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. So with that, you have a lot with your emotions. Things are smooth, things are good. And again, it's still with the earth, so still with that prosperity. He's in the garden that's abundant. And what you want is to make sure that you're still looking around and not so distracted by the work that you're doing that you don't notice other opportunities for you. And also with this person that's coming in, be more aware of that as well. So look at it and be open to investigating. So as you're dealing with this other person, listen to what they're saying, but be wary of what their inner motives are. And let's see what more we can get from the distant future. So Divine, tell us some more. So there's this person, you have the responsibility, the people have the responsibility. Tell us some more about that. More prosperity. 7 of earth. 7, spirituality. It's about your inner wisdom. Remember, thinking in and going inward. So a cow. The planning, resources, and efforts you've invested in your dream will reap great rewards. And remember the 10 of Pentacles, back to your family and the seeds well planted. So in the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next steps. That's just what I said. With your mental and with the hermit, taking some time to relax. And the same thing with this is you want to meditate and you have to be patient. Seeds are planted. They don't sprout overnight. They take time. And since these were all the way planted by your ancestors, look how far and much time has passed before they started to bloom. So 7 of earth, be patient in this distant future. You want to also meditate. Take the time when you need to meditate on things. And at the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of water. Maine Coon kitten. It's time, so more sevens. So it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. So everything is about change. There's a lot of change happening and you needing to make decisions. So it's clearly something with business. It's with the seeds planted, the ideas, the growth, all of that. And then if you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. And that's what it's saying. So you just need to be mindful, listen to your heart, the cups, emotions, water, and when you're making these decisions, and that's the same thing as following your intuition, okay? So you're following your intuition and helping you to make these decisions. So that was on the bottom of the deck. And then we also have at the bottom 9 of air. So it's a sea lion. He's on a little rock promontory out of the middle of the ocean. The ocean's a little turbulent, so again, the thoughts, but they're not necessary because your fears and worries aren't real. They're fueled by you focusing on the negative, which gives power to that which you're afraid of. Stop worrying, let go of fear, and everything will be okay, exclamation. So again, 9 endings, beginnings. So you just have to not get so caught up and think that something is going on when it really isn't. Just be mindful of that person there. And otherwise, this is pretty good. So it's coming up where you have a family business that you are taking over. You're learning something new. You left where you were. So maybe your family gave you some time to, do what you wanted to, but then they called you back and it's time for you to come in and take care of your family's business, taking it to a new level. And then also studying, you're learning more about things so that you have that confidence and you can calm whatever thoughts might be of self-doubt and their emotions as well, so that you can make these decisions and make them quickly, but doing the research that you need. So that's the message for that. So let's now take a look at the crystal that will enhance this situation for you, give you more attributes of what you need to take on. So Divine, what crystal will help with this situation of taking over the family business? You're putting your mark on it as well, and being proud and knowing what to do and to do well. So this one came in, and it's aquamarine, and again, green. All of this green, so it's prosperous. You're doing great. Go with the flow. So don't fight things. Don't think that it's one way or the other. Flow with it. Trust the universe. The things that are happening in your life are happening for a reason, and that is for your highest good. As long as you begin and you stay positive and you trust, you can accomplish anything that you want. And that is continuing your family's business and it being prosperous. So that's your message. And I hope that it resonated with some people out there. Congratulations on taking over for your family. And you will be able to let it keep growing. It will continue to grow. There'll be, any business is ups and downs, some challengers to it. Your emotions getting involved. But overall, you know about the balance. You know when it's time to pull within and to focus on your reconnection with spirit. And that will lead you to remember to just go with the flow. You've got it. You're doing well. So if this message resonated with you, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click the like button, comment below, let me know how this resonated, what it is, what the jobs is, whatever, any questions you may have, I'm happy to answer, as well as to follow PYJynJoy, subscribe to the channel, click the notification button, and you can go to PYJynJoy.com, PYJynJoy, to book a one-on-one session with me. We could do tarot, we could do life coaching, numerology, evolutionary astrology. I'm here to help you to get unstuck, so that you can move forward and be your most brilliant self in this lifetime. And until we see each other again, love, light, and joy.